Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out what looks like an ordinary penny, and discovering it's worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. These aren't just old coins, they're pieces of history, rare treasures that collectors will pay a fortune to own. Today, we're counting down the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable wheat pennies, and number 1 on this list might just blow your mind. Number 1. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that's over 100 years old, yet could be worth a staggering fortune today. This is not just a piece of copper, it's a time capsule, a survivor from the early days of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, and one of the most coveted treasures in U.S. coin collecting. The 1917 Wheat Penny with the S mint mark is the kind of coin that makes even seasoned collectors' hearts skip a beat, and if you find one in the right condition, you could be looking at a payday you'll never forget. Picture this: you're sifting through an old coin jar or an inherited collection, and there it is, a century-old beauty hiding in plain sight. The story of the 1917 S Wheat Penny begins in San Francisco during the First World War, a time when the nation was focused on victory overseas and industry was booming at home. This coin was part of the third year of the Lincoln Wheat Pennies production, a series first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. Unlike their Philadelphia counterparts, coins minted in San Francisco were produced in smaller quantities, making them more challenging to find, especially in well-preserved condition. Each one carries the small but powerful S mint mark just below the date on the obverse, instantly setting it apart as a West Coast rarity from a transformative period in American history. One of the most striking features of the 1917 S Wheat Penny is the strong design by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's profile on the obverse, surrounded by the bold date and mint mark, and the classic wheat ears on the reverse that symbolize America's agricultural strength. Over time, many of these coins endured heavy circulation, leaving them worn and dull, but in mint state condition, their sharp lines, rich copper-red luster, and crisp details can be breathtaking. Spotting one with full wheat stalk lines on the reverse and minimal contact marks is like discovering hidden treasure in the palm of your hand. What makes this coin truly exciting is its rarity in high grades. While millions were struck in 1917, very few survive today in top condition because copper coins from that era were prone to damage, corrosion, and heavy wear in circulation. Collectors prize examples with original color, clean surfaces, and sharp detail, and the demand for premium specimens has only grown stronger over time. Even lower-grade circulated examples remain highly collectible due to their age and historical significance. But when you step into the world of uncirculated or near-gem quality coins, the competition among collectors becomes fierce. In today's market, the 1917 S Wheat Penny has delivered some jaw-dropping auction results. In August 2020, an MS-66 red example sold for an incredible $29,375 at a Stack's Bowers auction. Just imagine, a 1-cent coin commanding that kind of price more than a century after it was struck. Other high-grade pieces have consistently brought in tens of thousands of dollars at major auction houses, proving that this coin isn't just a piece of history, it's a serious investment in the numismatic world. If you're hunting for the 1917 S Wheat Penny, there are a few key places to keep in mind. Check inherited coin collections, especially those that haven't been searched in decades. Estate sales, flea markets, and even old banks can be surprising sources for these vintage treasures. When searching, pay close attention to the date and look carefully for the S mint mark under the year. Without it, you're looking at the far more common Philadelphia issue. A magnifying glass is your best friend here, as some mint marks can be faint due to wear. For collectors, patience and knowledge are your greatest tools. Learn to grade coins accurately, invest in proper storage to prevent further wear, and when you find a potential gem, have it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. These steps not only protect your investment but also maximize its potential value when it comes time to sell or trade. The 1917 S Wheat Penny is more than just a coin. It's a tangible link to America's past, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a prize that continues to inspire treasure hunters today. If you're lucky enough to find one, especially in top condition, you'll join a select group of collectors who understand just how special this coin truly is. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny, make sure to like this video, drop a comment sharing your coin discoveries, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Your engagement keeps the hunt alive and the knowledge flowing for collectors everywhere. Number 2. Imagine opening an old coin jar, spotting what looks like an ordinary penny, and realizing it's a rare treasure worth thousands of dollars. That's the magic of the 1955 Wheat Penny with no mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the globe. This isn't just any penny, it's a piece of American history, a numismatic legend, and in certain cases, a life-changing discovery. Keep watching, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and where you might find one hiding in plain sight. The story of the 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny begins in Philadelphia, the only U.S. mint operating that year to strike this particular issue. While most people know 1955 for the famous double-die-era penny, the regular 1955 no-mint mark version in pristine condition is still highly sought after by collectors. It was struck during the final years of the Lincoln wheat penny design, which ran from 1909 to 1958, making any late-date wheat cent in exceptional condition a high-demand collectible. Back then, these coins were common pocket change, passed hand-to-hand in diners, gas stations, and corner stores, but today, untouched examples are prized far beyond their face value. One of the unique features of the 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny is its beautiful original copper red color when found in mint state condition. Over time, most of these coins toned down to brown due to circulation and exposure, but coins with their fiery red luster intact are rare and breathtaking. On the obverse, you'll find Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sharp and defined in higher grades, with the date 1955 and no mint mark below it. The reverse displays the classic wheat stalks framing the denomination, with fine detail in the grain and edges that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. When it comes to rarity, condition is everything for this coin. While millions were minted, very few survive today in top grades because copper coins wear quickly and are easily damaged. The 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny is relatively available in circulated grades, but when you get into higher uncirculated conditions, especially MS66 or better, the competition among collectors skyrockets. It's this scarcity of gem-quality examples that drives both the demand and the prices ever higher. Speaking of prices, the market for this coin has produced some jaw-dropping results. In August 2019, a stunning MS67 red example of the 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny sold for an unbelievable $8,500 at a Stack's Bowers auction. That's right, a 1-cent coin selling for more than some used cars. Other examples in MS66 and MS67 red have repeatedly crossed the $5,000 mark at heritage auctions and great collections, proving that this is not just a collectible, but a serious investment-grade coin. If you're hunting for a 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny, your best chance is to look through old coin collections that have been stored away for decades. Estate sales, inherited coin albums, and even bank rolls from older collections can yield surprises. Pay close attention to the coin's color, sharpness of detail, and lack of contact marks. These are the traits that separate common examples from those worth thousands. A magnifying glass will help you spot coins with minimal wear and strong original luster. For collectors, the key to success with this coin is patience and knowledge. Learn how to grade accurately using trusted resources. Store your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition, and when you find a promising piece, have it certified by PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only boosts its value but also assures buyers of its authenticity when it comes time to sell. And remember, even if you don't find the top-grade gem right away, building a collection of strong examples will always hold value over time. The 1955 no-mint mark wheat penny is a perfect reminder that treasures still exist in everyday change, and that history can hide in the smallest of places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of the hunt for this coin is an experience like no other. Thanks a lot for watching, And if you enjoyed learning about this ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and drop a comment below sharing your coin finds or questions. Your engagement helps keep the coin hunting community alive and thriving. Number 3. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that not only survived World War II but is also one of the rarest treasures in U.S. coin history. That's exactly what you have when you find the ultra-rare 1943 wheat penny with the S mint mark struck in bronze instead of steel. Most people have never even seen one in person, and yet this coin has shocked the numismatic world with record-breaking auction prices. If you're watching this, you might already know the legend, but what you're about to hear will make you double-check every single 1943 penny you come across. The story of the 1943 wheat penny begins in the heart of wartime America. In 1943, the U.S. Mint made a bold change, switching from copper to zinc-coated steel to conserve copper for the war effort. Billions of steel pennies were struck, each with a distinctive silvery color that stood out from the familiar copper tone. But due to a rare mistake, a few leftover bronze planchets from 1942 were accidentally fed into the coin presses at the San Francisco Mint, creating one of the most famous mint errors in American history. That small S under the date marks it as coming from San Francisco. And if it's bronze, you could be holding a fortune. What makes this coin so unique is that while nearly all 1943 cents are steel, this one should not exist in copper at all. It's heavier than the steel version, has that warm brown or reddish tone, and doesn't stick to a magnet. In high grade, the original bronze shine and sharp strike of Lincoln's portrait are breathtaking to see. Every detail in the wheat stalks on the reverse, every letter in the inscriptions, becomes a reminder that you're looking at a once-in-a-lifetime minting error that survived against all odds. When it comes to rarity, the 1943 bronze wheat penny is in a class of its own. Experts estimate that fewer than a dozen examples exist, making it one of the rarest coins in the entire Lincoln cent series. While circulated steel 1943 pennies are common and worth little, the bronze 1943 is fiercely pursued by top-tier collectors who will pay any price to own one. Even in lower grades, its value soars, but in uncirculated condition, it becomes the crown jewel of any collection. The current market value of this coin is jaw-dropping. In February 2021, a 1943 bronze wheat penny graded MS63 by PCGS sold for an astonishing $504,000 at Heritage Auctions. Just think about that, $500,000 for a single cent. That sale wasn't a one-time fluke either, as other examples have sold for hundreds of thousands in previous auctions at Stack's Bowers and Heritage, cementing its position as one of the most valuable U.S. coins ever struck. If you want to hunt for this rarity, you need to know where to look. Start by checking any 1943 penny in your possession or in old family collections. Estate sales, inherited coin jars, and flea market finds can still hide surprises. First, see if it sticks to a magnet. If it doesn't, you may have something special. Then, weigh it if possible. A bronze 1943 cent should weigh about 3.11 grams compared to 2.7 for steel. And finally, have it authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC before making any assumptions. For collectors, patience and diligence are key. Study authentic examples, learn the difference between genuine bronze 1943 cents and altered coins, and store your finds in secure, protective holders to prevent damage. Networking with other collectors, attending coin shows, and building relationships with reputable dealers can also open doors to opportunities most people never see. The 1943 bronze wheat penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of wartime history, a product of rare minting error, and a symbol of why coin hunting remains one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. Finding one could be the discovery of a lifetime, both financially and historically. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you enjoyed learning about this incredible ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and drop a comment below if you've ever checked your 1943 pennies. Your engagement keeps the hunt alive and inspires collectors everywhere. Number 4. Picture this. You're going through an old coin jar, not expecting much, and suddenly you see the date 1944 with a tiny D mint mark under it. It looks like an ordinary penny, but in reality, it could be one of the most valuable Lincoln wheat pennies ever struck. This is the ultra-rare 1944 D steel wheat penny, a coin so scarce and valuable that finding one could instantly change your life. If you think all pennies are worth just 1 cent, wait until you hear how much this one can bring in at auction. You'll never look at pocket change the same way again. The history of the 1944 D wheat penny is directly tied to America's efforts during World War II. In 1943, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc-coated steel to save copper for the war effort. By 1944, copper returned to penny production, but at the Denver Mint, a few leftover steel planchets from the previous year were accidentally fed into the presses. These rare mistakes were struck with the 1944 date and the D mint mark, creating one of the most famous and valuable mint errors in U.S. coin history. Because only a tiny number of these coins exist, each surviving example is a numismatic treasure. One of the unique features of this coin is its appearance. Unlike the normal bronze 1944 pennies, this rare error has the distinctive grayish-silver look of steel. It's also magnetic, which makes it easy to spot once you know what to look for. If you pick up a 1944 D penny, and it sticks to a magnet, you could be holding something worth an unbelievable amount of money. The coin also weighs about 2.7 grams compared to the heavier bronze cents, so even the scale can be a tool for discovery. In mint state, the details are sharp, the surface is clean, and the strike crisp, making it a truly stunning piece to behold. Rarity is the driving force behind the 1944 D steel wheat penny's demand. Experts estimate only a few dozen exist, and most are locked away in private collections or museums. Unlike common wheat cents that can be found in circulation or coin shops, this one almost never appears on the open market, and when it does, collectors and investors are ready to battle for ownership. Even heavily circulated examples command huge premiums, while high-grade specimens become instant showpieces in any collection. The market value for this coin is nothing short of jaw-dropping. In August 2021, Heritage Auctions sold a superb MS-63 example for an astounding $215,000. That's right, over $200,000 for a single penny. Other sales at Stack's Bowers and Great Collections have reached similar six-figure results, proving that demand for this rarity is as strong as ever. The 1944 D steel cent has a reputation for breaking records and delivering shocking returns to lucky finders and smart investors. If you're hunting for this rarity, your best chance is to search through old coin collections, especially those that haven't been touched for decades. Estate sales, inherited collections, and coin rolls from older hoards can still hide this legendary error. Always check your 1944 pennies for the D mint mark and test them with a magnet. If it sticks and has that steel color, you may have struck gold in the form of steel. And if you suspect you found one, have it authenticated and graded by a top-tier service like PCGS or NGC before doing anything else. For collectors, this coin is a dream find and a long-term investment opportunity. Keep studying authentic examples so you can recognize the real thing. Invest in proper storage to maintain condition, and network with other serious collectors and dealers who might bring opportunities your way. Even if you never find the 1944 D steel cent, the knowledge you gain while searching will make you a sharper and more successful coin hunter. The 1944 D steel wheat penny isn't just a coin, it's a historical accident, a wartime relic, and a millionaire maker all rolled into one. It's proof that extraordinary value can hide in the most ordinary-looking places, waiting for someone with a keen eye to discover it. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and drop a comment below to share your own coin discoveries or questions. Your support keeps the coin hunting spirit alive and inspires treasure seekers everywhere. Number 5. Imagine picking up a penny that's over 80 years old, seeing that tiny D under the date, and realizing it's not just an old coin, it's a piece of history that could be worth thousands of dollars. This is the ultra-rare and most valuable 1941 wheat penny with the D mint mark in top condition. Most people walk past coins like this without a second thought, but for serious collectors, the 1941D is a must-have in pristine grades, and it's breaking records at auction. Stay with me, because I'm going to tell you exactly what makes this coin special, how to spot it, and why you should be hunting for it right now. The history of the 1941D Wheat Penny takes us back to the Denver Mint during a time when the United States was on the brink of joining World War II. Production of the Lincoln wheat cent was strong, but coins struck in Denver were known for having sharper details compared to some other mints of the time. This was the year before copper shortages began to affect U.S. coinage, so these coins still carried that rich bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. The D mint mark below the date instantly tells you it came from Denver, making it part of a specific subset that collectors pursue with great passion. One of the unique features of the 1941D Wheat Penny is the quality of strike and luster that can be found on high-grade examples. In mint state red condition, these coins have a stunning, almost fiery glow that stands out in any collection. The obverse shows Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln in crisp detail, while the reverse displays the iconic wheat stalks with full, sharp lines in the grains. In top grades, these coins are breathtaking to look at and represent the absolute best of early 1940s U.S. mint craftsmanship. While millions of 1941D pennies were produced, very few survive today in flawless condition. Most entered circulation and picked up scratches, wear, and discoloration over decades of use. The rarity lies not in finding one at all, but in finding one in a grade of MS67 or better with full red luster. These coins are highly competitive at auctions, with multiple bidders driving up the price for the best examples. Even mid-grade mint state coins can command impressive premiums due to steady collector demand for pre-war wheat cents and high preservation. The market value for the 1941D Wheat Penny in top condition is jaw-dropping. In August 2019, Heritage Auctions sold an MS68 red example for an incredible $11,500. That's right, over $11,000 for a 1-cent coin from 1941. Other high-grade examples have sold for $5,000 to $7,000 at Stack's Bowers and Great Collections, showing that demand for this coin is alive and strong. The combination of beauty, historical significance, and scarcity in top condition makes it a standout investment in the Lincoln Wheat series. If you're hunting for the 1941D Wheat Penny, the best places to look are old coin collections, inherited albums, and estate sales. Many of these coins have been sitting untouched for decades, and it's still possible to find mint state examples if you know where to search. Pay close attention to the color. Bright red coins are the most valuable, and look for crisp details in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks. Using a magnifying glass can help you spot the difference between a common worn coin and one worth a small fortune. For collectors, patience and precision are key. Learn to grade coins accurately, store your finds in protective holders to maintain condition, and when you find a standout piece, have it certified by PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only boosts its value but also gives potential buyers confidence when it comes time to sell. Building a network with other collectors and dealers can also help you locate high-grade coins before they ever hit public auctions. The 1941D Wheat Penny is more than just a coin. It's a pre-war treasure, a symbol of American resilience, and a sought-after prize that continues to inspire coin hunters around the world. Whether you find one tomorrow or years from now, the thrill of the hunt makes this journey worth every second. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and drop a comment below to share your coin finds or questions. Your engagement helps keep the coin hunting community strong and growing.